A perfectly reasonable question to ask is, why is a 64-year-old taking up fencing? And I mean, there are many other sports, hobbies, fitness activities that I could do. I mean, there's cycling and walking, um, basketball, jujitsu, sailing, or other other old man activities like fly fishing, golf, and pickleball. Uh, Walking, there's a great walking trail just at the end of my block, and I do it. It's 2.5 miles, and there's a pair of nesting bald eagles down there by the river. And when I was a kid, I thought that I would have to go to Alaska to see bald eagles, and now there's bald eagles in my neighborhood. It's crazy. But anyway, hi, my name is Jeff, and welcome to the Weathered Blade, episode 2. Why fencing? And this is not the withered blade. That must be, that's a totally other channel. But as I mentioned in my previous video, I have a history with fencing. I did it in college. And one of the things that I really like about fencing and saber fencing is that it's not a team sport. Um, I have to rely on one person, and that person is me. And it has it's a very clear goal. It's score a touch on the person opposite you. Score more touches than the person opposite you. And actually, doing that, scoring a touch on another person with a blade is not as easy as it sounds. It really isn't. Another reason is there's a sense of community. I mean, it's a club. It's a group of people that come together. And I think that's really important in our society now. Um, I think that from what I've noticed, people tend to stratify into their age groups. So teens hang out with teens. And I mean, this is just common sense. Teens hang out with teens, 20-somethings hang out with 20-somethings. Young parents and parents hang out with other parents. And older people tend to hang out with people in their age group. And there's not a lot of mixing. In the corporate world, that would be, it's like siloing. Um, I don't think that's necessarily a good thing. I mean, yes, in families there's multi-generations, but people outside of your family, we don't normally mix all that much. And I think that's really important, at least for me, to be exposed to other age groups, other ways of thinking. I mean, I would not know what drip meant unless I hung out with younger people. The guys at work taught me that one. And I think that I can pass something on too. Another reason is it's indoors, and fencing can be practiced all year long. I mean, it's not up to the weather. Uh, you can you don't have to wait for the rain to stop to go for a run. You don't have to put your shoes up for the winter because there's ice. You don't have to wait for the golf courses to open or the roads to be free of snow to go biking. You can do it all indoors all year long. And I think one of the most important reasons is, or why it's important to me and why I like it and why I'm fencing, is for health reasons. It's great for fitness. It's really good for fitness. Each bout I run through all 5 zones, and I spend a lot of time in zone 4 and 5. And I watched a TED Talk, and the woman was saying that, and I'll link it if I can find it. If I can find it, I'll link it in the video. But she was saying that one of the best things for longevity is to hit your max zones for short bursts of time. And I mean, you can do this during a workout. You can do it during HIIT. You can do it during rowing or something like that. It's a lot harder though in those activities because it's painful. Really, it's painful. You're putting yourself through pain, even if it is for a short time. A hit exercise, if you have an instructor, you're just dying waiting for them to stop. And when I'm rowing, and I do have an erg down the basement, um, it's really hard for me to get to zone 4, let alone into zone 5, because uh, I don't want to go there. Mentally, I just don't want to go there. But with fencing, I don't even notice that I'm there because I'm in the middle of an activity that uh, is taking all of my concentration, all of my attention, and I don't even notice that I'm in zone 4 or 5. And I'm there for a good amount of time. I'm going to put up um uh, my Apple Watch results, and you can see the plateaus. I mean, each one of those is about. So there's that. Another reason is for balance. And for older people, I think balance is really important. Falls can be a life event that some people just don't recover from. My mom fell and broke her hip. And up until then, she was, driving, she was walking, she was a fully functional 80-something-year-old, but she was getting around, and then she fell and broke her hip, and over something as stupid as a curtain rod on the floor in the living room. And then there was a downward spiral, and she had 2 or 3 years, and then she was gone. Uh, yeah. Um, but balance, yeah, it encourages good balance because you've got really fast footwork. You've got to do lunges. Um, you've got to push yourself to extremes. You've got to react, pull back, go forward, and a bit of side to side. Uh, I think that it really is good for my balance. Um, there's also eye-hand coordination. Now, they say that the tip of a saber is as fast as a bullet, and um, I guess they measured it. I don't know. I'm going to go and believe them, but I'm not watching the tip of a saber, so my eye-hand coordination isn't that good. What you're actually looking at, from what I can gather, I'm still working on it, is the weapon hand and the torso. Um, but I'm still sometimes get fixated on the blade. But even with that, you still have to go back and forth. There is a lot of eye-hand coordination by its very definition. I mean, and then there's something a little bit more esoteric. Is a reason why I like fencing, and that's for grace. Uh, and I feel like I don't want to be stiff. I don't want to be awkward. And anything that helps me to uh, build grace, and by that I mean moving within myself, within my body, getting up from a chair or walking down the hall or um, pivoting to talk to somebody. I feel like being within yourself, being within your body is really, really important. It is to me, anyway. And there's mental challenges. Um, so it's physical and it's mental. Um, gosh, I see people in the parking lot. They can't, the grocery store, they can't find their car. um, and it's not just older people either. I see them in their 30s. They can't find their car. Um, and in their teens, I mean, we have a, a family story of me sending my teenage son down the basement. I think it was 4 times for a jar of spaghetti sauce. And each time he forgot when he got down there and had to come back up. What did you send me down for? um, but how does it help with your mental fitness? How does fencing help with your mental fitness? Well, because you have to learn a whole new terminology. You have to learn a whole new set of rules. You have to learn how to. It's basically a whole new culture, and every sport, it seems like everything in life has its own little culture. But learning those, and they're all new and they're all foreign, um, helps with mental fitness, I believe. Because I mean, if you watch a saber bout on YouTube, it goes like this. It's furious action. Somebody screams, and a light goes on, and that's it. And you have no idea what just happened. I mean, when I first started watching saber bouts on YouTube, I was like, I have no idea what's going on. None. Zero. Zip. So it's something completely new. It's something, and they say that learning something new has serious health benefits. So I'm going to go with that. And there's the thrill of competing and testing yourself against somebody IRL, as the kids say, or in real life. And you have to reach out with your blade and touch somebody else or cut them. Not really, not really, and stop them from doing the same to you. And that has its own stress, and there's a certain thrill to that. It's not a video game. You're actually doing it, physically doing it. And one of my last things is the romance of it all. I mean, come on, it's a sword. It's sword fighting. Errol Flynn, Pirates of the Caribbean, Princess Bride, Game of Thrones. There's a certain aura, mystery, fun with the sword. And yeah, it's two of the 15-year-olds were going back and forth on the piste last week, and neither one could get a touch, and they were going back up and down, up and down, up and down, and then finally one of them scored, and I was just like in awe watching them. I mean, their reactions are so fast. And I shouted across, "Pirates of the Caribbean!" And they both turned around laughing. Uh, Anything that gets you moving, I think, is a plus. It doesn't, for me, it's fencing. It can be yoga. It can be archery. It can be walking. Um, I can remember listening to a podcast, and I don't remember, it was a psychologist or a psychiatrist that had a book out about quality of life. And I remember one of the things he said, and it's always stuck with me, is try things, try new things, and then notice how you feel after you do them. And if you feel good, then keep doing it. If it doesn't make you feel good, then don't do it. There's nobody's forcing you to do it. And I think that's really, really good advice. And as I've said before, when I walk out of a fencing class, I'm smiling and I'm energized. So I'm gonna keep doing it. Thanks for watching the weathered blade episode 2. Bye.